Good afternoon, my friends. Thank you so much for joining me for another crazy, mind-blowing experiment this afternoon, which is, of course, Subnautica Saturday. I love seeing so many familiar faces that we saw yesterday. Very exciting. Rod isn't feeling too well. I see what's happening. Very uncool. Very, very not cool if you can't operate Photoshop. That is uncool. Julia is here with me. And in the chat, thank you so much across varying types of platforms. Christina, Alien, Brian, Dreamlab, and have I forgotten anybody? Is that it? That could be it. My mind is kind of, and Bizkids, hello Bizkids, good to see you. Today my chat is working, which is great. I'm doing this crazy thing in which I'm streaming to, I believe, 7 platforms, which is just so much. And among those is YouTube, as always, and Mixer, which is this super low latency streaming platform I've told you so much about, and it's really exciting. But in addition, this Restream service can also stream to my personal Facebook profile, which I thought, why not switch that on? So say hello to some of my friends on Facebook. And for the first time, we didn't do this yesterday, but for the first time we're streaming to something called DLive.tv, and that is streaming on the blockchain. Very interesting. So it's a decentralized kind of streaming thing. I don't know much about it. I just thought, yeah, great, click, and now we're live on that as well. We're also apparently live on something called Picato, which is usually for visual artists. They don't keep streams around, but there's an audience there. And I thought I'm going to put my 3D streams there, and since I'm doing that, why not just put the chat stream on here as well? It's lovely to hang out and have a chat about anything and everything, from last time it was nutrition to, terrible accidents, but also to happy things in our lives and how we've all survived, and, crazy experiments we've all done with this crazy hobby that we have called 3D. So that's there, and there was one other service I've forgotten. Africa TV. Yes, that's the one. Africa TV is big in Korea. Why not? See what happens. It's just, it's free, and it's, it's one of those things. Yes, taking over the world. That's right. So I've watched yesterday's stream again this morning, and I really enjoy the chat we've got going there. And it's one of those things sometimes when I'm doing important stuff on the screen, I can't focus on the chat, but today it's going to be so much different. So that's why I like these video streams, this video game streams, because I can just keep an eye on the chat, and it doesn't really matter if we crash into a mountain or not. It's a good time to chat. Speaking of which, let's have a look what we can do there, and go and load in our game from last time. We got to this big alien structure, this crazy thing, and found some ion cubes, and we found, sadly, that the rendezvous ship that met us there, called the Sunbeam, that got shot down by this crazy facility. And in so doing, I guess no rescue is coming, so it's now going to be up to us to get off this planet. In so doing, we have to go deeper, and even further deeper, and once we get to the very, very deep point, we have to, probably do something else, but that will eventually enable us to get off planet 4546b, which we're currently stuck on. So in order to go deeper, then we need to find some more ingredients so that we can build mainly 2 things, and I want to focus on that today, and I hope I can find those 2 things today. One is something called a Modification Station, and that's a kind of standalone little apparatus that can turn things like our oxygen tank into a much larger, lighter oxygen tank, so that enables us to stay down for longer. And so we need to build that modification station so that we can make these modifications to the items that we already have. And one of these things is the propulsion gun, one of those things. It's the same thing, but it can be modified with this modification station, and then it can blast objects away from us, so that'll come in handy. Another thing that we need to find is kind of along those lines, and that is something called Paul. Hello, my friend Paul Weston from Facebook is joining us. This is cool. Great that we're connecting so many platforms. Paul and I used to work together at this little outfit called MTV Studios back in London. Very exciting. Lovely to meet you, Paul. Great to catch up. So this modification station is a standalone thing that can go in our base, but there's another thing that can go in our moon pool. Moon pool is where we store the Seamoth and the prawn suit, I believe. And there's a thing that we can build there that enables us to turn the Seamoth into an even deeper underwater vehicle. So it means we can go deeper, deeper, and even deeper. So I think about 900 meters deep. Let's do it all. Also, I have some more screenshots. I've uploaded the screenshot that Rod sent me last time, the birthday screenshot. Thank you so much, Rod. Very nice. We're going to put that up as soon as we find some copper. And then we can make a picture frame and, you know, let me show you around the base that we have built right now. There we go. This is the upstairs. This is where we have a bed. And this is the downstairs. We're going to go there in a moment. This is, of course, our funky little water filtration machine. It makes salt as well as water. Repair tool, we don't really need that. And that, of course, is so that we can drink stuff. Oh, didn't I do that? I thought I had my mixer avatar changed. Oh, I'm so sorry. Thank you, Dreamlab. And sometimes, you know, on Mixer, these messages come in so fast. It's just absolutely crazy. Yes, I do recommend. I do recommend changing them as well. So, you know, great minds think alike and all that. Because otherwise, everyone's got this blue little man. These are, of course, some sources of nutrition here. We have the lantern tree and we have the bobo tree. That'll sustain us, give us a bit of water. This is our trash can. We can chuck things away. This is one of Rod's images from his comic, The Girls from TNA. And that is how we can put our own images into our funky little base here. This is a poster. This is a vending machine here, crisp machine, very good. Or chip machine, shall I say. Maybe I'll grab some. There we go, nice. And now we can eat one. Oh, we can eat some of those seeds here, lantern fruit seed. That's nice. But we can also eat that potato mix. Gives us food +2. Also dehydrates us a little bit. But hey, one of those things. Oh, I've got a bottle of water. This is this thing that comes out of our water machine upstairs. I think I'm going to drink that as well. Good against dehydration. And perhaps I'll have one more. We also now, new for this season, we have a little back room which we can walk through. All this glass here, very, very swanky little base that we've got here. This is our observatory here. We can go there in a minute. We can go over here. And this is our bioreactor. It is currently inactive because it probably needs more electrical material. So I guess let's put some stuff in there. For example, lantern tree fruit. Oh man, I accidentally ate it. I didn't want to do that. Sorry about that. Let me just grab some more. So these things, I planted something here last time so that we don't have to run around the base all the time. And yes, I guess they haven't quite grown yet, these little trees here. So I'm going to go over and grab another piece of lantern fruit. Another nice excuse to walk around the base here. The bioreactor takes anything and everything that is biologically, you know, grown, made, that sort of thing. And it's a nice supplement for the 2 solar panels we have on top of our roof. So I'm going to go and put... oh man, I've eaten it again. Gotta stop eating it. Julia is not happy. You should see her face. I'm going to put that in here now. Do you know Me Too, Alien? Who is refilling the vending machine? I wonder that as well. Oh, there we go. So this is now making green sludge out of stuff. And, you know, this is all exciting stuff. And that'll power our base. So now you can see the power at the top of the screen go up there. By the way, anyone who's watching on anything that isn't YouTube or Mixer, if you want to join the chat, you've got to go over there to YouTube or Mixer, and then you can join the chat and you can type messages. I can read messages from Facebook, but you won't be able to follow the chat that's going on YouTube and on Mixer. So they're kind of linked. But Paul, I'm thinking if you want to watch and if you want to join in, then you need to follow one of these URLs at the bottom of the screen. And then you can join in. You can join in from Facebook, but you won't be able to follow what other people are saying in the chat. This, by the way, is our observatory. It's getting daylight now on our water planet here. And it's very exciting that this little music plays. I always find that very relaxing. I should put a chair here and a little desk perhaps, and we can sit here and contemplate and think about where we're going to go next in our mission. This is the rest of our base. You can just about see the legs of our prawn suit dangling out of the moon pool at the back. And that is where we're going to hopefully install this thing I'm hoping we're going to be able to build. These are storage lockers here with all kinds of stuff in there. There is one thing I'd like to fritter away, probably in the random locker. I think that's a good idea, which is this thing here, the gel sack. Look at that, we've got all kinds of things here. Purple tablet and a arcade gorge toy. There we go. This is our scanner room here. That already has one of those little fabricators in here. That it's almost like a regular fabricator, but it can only make things related to the scanner room, like, you know, a second camera or a speed upgrade or range upgrade and a HUD upgrade. We've got that already, so we don't have to worry about that right now. But just to refresh everyone's memories, we can steer these cameras here and have a look what's going on underwater. We may build another scanner room to find more resources later. And this is the moon pool. Currently there's this rancid natural selection post there. It doesn't look very nice, does it? As soon as we find more copper, we can put many, many more interesting screenshots up here in our base. Ah, good avatar there, Christina. I like it. Very good. Yeah, I don't know why Mixer is so pernickety about this, but I guess it's one of those things. Once we've set it up, it's all good. By the way, very successful stream there yesterday. I've checked the stats this morning and I've had over 200 views on yesterday's stream. That's with less than 24 hours to go. That's very, very successful. Usually I get 200 views in about a week, but yeah, this was very successful. And Brian, I have finished the second chapter of your book. I'm going to upload that later or early tomorrow morning, and then you can listen to it. I hope you like it. This is our base from the outside, and we also have one thing I like to return to every once in a while. That's this thing, which is our little life pod. And the life pod is this thing in which we, well, landed here because our big spaceship has crash landed, just to refresh everyone's memory. Let me climb up on top of it, and here it is, this massive spaceship they call the Aurora. And we've been there, we've looked at it. Thank you. Very nice, Brian, very nice. I'm glad you're happy with the first chapter. Julia was listening while I was editing the second chapter, and she thought she can't wait to hear the rest of the story. So there we go. Very cool. So yes, this is how we crash landed here. We've been on board here. There's one thing we need to grab from the captain's quarters a bit later, and that's not going to be today. But the reason why I'm on here on top of it, this is kind of a little silhouette here of us, is that I'd like to listen to this next radio message here that happens. Let me know if you can hear it all okay, if the game audio levels are okay. Let me know.
High priority automated message from Aurora Life Pod 13 coordinates attack. Life Pod is carrying high priority passenger.
Yoki Kassar. I said Kassar. Why do I have to record this anyway?
Send immediate burial detail.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
There we go. See if we can find this man, Mr. Kassar, in Life Pod 13. Perhaps that's a good little mini mission to get us started. Thanks for letting me know, Dreamlab. That's good to know. I can hear my audio, but I'm never sure if you can hear mine. So, the game audio. So I've got it turned up here on my speaker, but you know, I've also filtered the regular game output into the streaming software. And thanks for letting me know. Also, keep me posted on the picture quality. I'm keeping an eye on my own return here, and it looks okay on Mixer. But let me know if there's any outages or whatnot. Oh, there we go. Carrying high priority passengers remains. Oh, remains, that's never good. I think by this point in the game, I'm kind of ready to believe we are the only survivor that's left on this planet. Let's see if we can go there. Oh, hello. Oh man, that's terrible. Apparently before these yellow pellets explode, and if we were to swim in this yellow mist here, we would take quite a bit of damage. we can apparently pick up these yellow pellets just before they explode, and we can turn them into something like torpedoes for our upcoming submarine, which is going to be very exciting. Well, at least that's the plan. If ever we get there. I believe that following these little audio messages that we get here means we kind of naturally come across all kinds of stuff that will hopefully give us the raw materials and the blueprints to go and fulfill the mission. Oh, I can never swim past one of these stones without going out and saying, hey, what's in it? What's in it? Let's have a look. Oh, silver. Not so bad. Do you know, I think when I played the last time Dreamlab, we've never built torpedoes. We built the submarine and we swam around with it for a while, but we never got around to building torpedoes. So perhaps later this year, if ever we get there, we'll totally do that. What can you do with those torpedoes then? Can you kill things like well, not so much the fish, but the things like these mega large Reaper Leviathans and all these things? I haven't yet, Mario, and welcome, by the way, to the stream. I haven't in this game, but that eventually that is the plan. We've unlocked the Seamoth so far, and we've unlocked the prawn suit. And now we're going to go over to Lifepod 13 and see if we can find the remains of this high priority customer. Oh, there we go. Very nice. Yeah, that's exactly what I had with the submarine. It was just so clunky, and apparently people go all the way down to the Lost River and everything, so we're going to totally go there soon. Oh yes, they do, useless. Absolutely. They are in fact useless. And welcome TX Boxer too. Thank you for joining us. Ah, there we go. Interesting. Let's see what we can find here, huh? Oh, quickly checking if my other oxygen tank is full up. Yes, it is. That's good. Let's take a look. Ah, little PDA that we find there. See what that'll tell us.
Integrating new PDA data.
All right. I guess we're going to listen to that when we're back in our Seamoth. Just having a look around here if there's anything else we can pick up. It's such a shame that we can never dismantle these things. When I first came across one of these life pods, I was thinking maybe we can just dismantle this fabricator or anything that we find here and then just use it, but I guess that's just not quite possible. Ah, a bit of lithium, is it? Yes, lithium. Let's pick up some lithium. That is nice. Peepers we can finally leave alone. That's nice. This is a bit of salt. We don't need salt anymore. Totally gonna have a look around for boxes now. Useless. Can I call you useless? I don't mean to be offensive or anything. It's just, you know. I totally will use my scanner if I find anything worth scanning. Ah, this is what we need that prawn suit for, and that special drilling equipment. Can't even remember if we have that. Do you remember if we have that? The drilling arm for the prawn suit? Same with this. This is a large salt deposit. Ooh, chased leopard. Thank you so much for following. Why do I have two notifications on top of one another? Maybe I should have a look into that. Oh wow, TX Boxer, thank you so much. Look at that, you're double following in stereo. This is cool. Fantastic, thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate that. Thank you, Useless List 6658. Very cool. It is, isn't it? It's very Star Trek looking. So, let me just have one brief look at why I'm getting two Streamlabs alert boxes here on top of one another. Oh, yes, I see. That is why. Let me just switch. Julia thinks it looks cool. Any votes? Shall we leave the double notifications on, or shall I switch one off? Yeah, you're right, actually. Yeah, they're just completely, I think I added them at different times. What do you think? Shall we just shall we leave them like they are, or shall we take one away so that we only have a single notification? Let me know, and I will act accordingly. I think I'm just going to get rid of one. That one I'll leave, and this one I'll turn off. There we go. Keep the big one. Yes, absolutely. That's what I'm doing. The big one is what we're keeping. Like a massive. That's exactly how we're going to do it. Perfect. I didn't know you can actually change those things. I thought at first you had to pay Streamlabs for this, but it looks like you can just pick a different little avatar there, like a walking piece of pizza and stuff like that. Maybe I will kind of play around with that. Oh, there's more lithium. Let's pick up some more lithium here. Now, remind me, did I switch my oxygen tank here? Yes, absolutely, Mario, and that is what we're trying to do today. The thing is that we currently, our previous Seamoth did indeed get eaten by a giant Reaper Leviathan, and that had the depth module Mark 1 in it, because we found one in, I believe, the Aurora, and that was totally cool, and I was looking forward to going, 300 meters deep, but the guy ate it, and with it he also ate that Mark 1 depth module. So we need to make another one of those. Tragically, though, we haven't found the pieces yet to build that upgrade station inside the moon pool. And that is just, not very nice. Which means we can't build ourselves another one, let alone upgrade it so that we can go all the way down to 900 meters. But that is the plan, and I'm hoping that we can get that done today. That would be so cool. Very nice little biome here. I thought I'll just rock around and see what I can find. There's some stuff we can scan. And those noises, oh my god, it's all crazy, isn't it? And what have we got here? Cyclops bridge fragment, okay. Zinkao, thank you so much for joining, and hey, welcome to the Patreon family. This is exciting to have you on board. I saw the notification this morning. This is so super cool. Zinkao's chatting in Discord right now. I can see that. Can you guys see that on YouTube and on Mixer? Aha, thank you so much for letting me know. That is good. Technology that works. What we got here? Very cool. Oh, diamond! As they say, diamonds are the world's best friend. The girl's best friend even, my goodness. And Christina, I too love the coffee cup that I saw there on your website. That, what did it say again? Life begins after coffee, or the day begins after coffee? I thought that was hilarious. Do you know, had I thought a little bit quicker yesterday, we could have used that in the kitchen stream. That would have been the ideal scene to have that coffee mug in place. Life begins after coffee, that was it, yes. Very cool. Did you build that yourself? Build and texture it yourself? Knowing you probably did. Yeah, Zinka, the Restream has a chat app that allows me to look at all these things simultaneously in one window. That's very cool. It also allows me to overlay that on the video, and I'm thinking maybe I'll do that for next Monday's test. That's in 2 days. We're playing Portal 1, Classic Portal. Maybe we can totally finish it. And that's always a nice option to test things. On Monday is kind of a big test day for me, and I may overlay the chat in Vision so that we can all, no matter which platform we're on, we can all have a look at it. It's good for posterity as well. Quickly switch my oxygen tank here. Is that so, Mario? How exciting! Do you know where? Because that would be so awesome if we could totally find that. Creature egg. Shall we pick that up? Nah. Let's not worry about creature eggs right now. Let's worry about that vehicle upgrade station and the parts for the modification station. Don't think we've ever actually been in this biome, so it's very nice to rock around here. Do you know what this is called, this biome? More gold, more diamonds. More, oh my god, what is this? Lithium, ah, right, okay. Good to remember, we can come back with that prawn suit and that drilling arm in case we need larger deposits of this. Aha! Hello! Cyclops bridge fragment. Aha!
New blueprint acquired.
Acquired. I love it. So Zinkhouse, since you are in Discord, actually Christina, you're also in Discord. Haha, I can see that too. Is it, do you see the chat in Discord now, or is it just your messages in Discord? Okay, cool. Good to know, good to know. I was wondering if the Restream bot relays the messages also into Discord, so it can only read them. That's cool. And I think if I post something, then it'll post them into all platforms. Oxygen! I'm just gonna swim into this general direction here and hope I have a spare oxygen tank. Thank you for letting me know.
Oxygen.
There we go. So glad I've got that spare tank, which I must remember to fill up. I love this little treasure hunt that we're on here. I'm not interested in salt, but all these other things that... Hang on a minute. Cyclops bridge fragment. Haven't we just scanned you? Why are you still here? Crazy stuff. Ha! Titanium can never have enough titanium. I do frequently get distracted. Oh, is it? Excellent. Good to know, Alien. Yes, I'm looking at the mixer return, and what fascinates me every time I see this is this instant thing. When I do something, it just goes and appears on Mixer, whereas on YouTube it takes like 8 to 10 seconds to appear. We've tested this with Portal, and it is just so cool when you guys can say something in the chat and literally influence the game in real time, and there's no delay in between these things. It is absolutely amazing. So I'm going forward, I like to do Mixer things for live streams, and then like with this multi-stream casting shenanigans thing, it's very cool to do that to Mixer and to YouTube at the same time. And while I'm at it, I'm also doing it to Twitch and D-Live and whatever else is available via Restream. I'm so impressed that these services are free. Yes, if you come over to Mixer, all you need is a regular Microsoft account that most of us have one, and then you log in with that, and Mixer will give you a really ridiculous username, something like, I don't know, Christina had Kürbis Gebhardt, I believe Rod had also something equally exciting, I forgot what it was, Cyclops hull fragment, let's do that! Kürbis Gebhardt, that was it. Ah. Very cool. No, not interested in any salt. I'm afraid to leave this place. There's so much to discover here. Let's hang around here. Something with wolf, that was it. So yeah, so it does that. Then you go and change your username on Mixer, and then it appears it's done it. But in the chat, you're still getting that weird old username, and then you have to log out, log back in, and then your name is changed. Ooh. Well, what is this? Cyclops hull fragment. So we're going to be building that Cyclops before we know it. More lithium, always good. We can use lithium and lead together and then make our base more stable. Put more glass in it. Yeah, I will. Thank you so much for the tip. Oh, and this is, I guess, where the biome ends. One ends, another begins. What is happening over here? That's creepy. Oh, I don't think I've ever met this thing before here. Oh, this is blood kelp, isn't it? Very cool. That was fantastic. Nice one. How did you do that? Was that an emote? Oh my god. We're having so much fun with Mixer. The YouTube can't compete. Unbelievable. That is so cool. Yeah, you do the fireworks. Julia's going to do fireworks. Excellent. I've missed it for the last 3 times when you tried it. Whoa.
Oxygen.
Fireworks in the Mixer chat. That is seriously cool. So I guess it's just a guess here. This is the next biome. So we've now kind of discovered the end of this biome. What is this biome called? Does anyone know? Is this it's something about, these things are called tree mushrooms, but I bet this biome has a name. I just can't recall it. I will do Zinkao. What shall I call you? Let me know what I shall call you. Woo! Yay! Yerida Castaneda, thank you so much for your subscription. I love it.
Fluid intake.
Yeah, the large notifications, I like it. I'm glad we took the small ones away. Even though that double effect was kind of cool. Maybe one day I'll add like 5 in one row, and then that's probably going to look really cool. Okay, I'll call you Zin. That's fantastic. Zinkao. That makes perfect sense. I'll do that. Yes, so Cyclops is definitely going to happen, but I don't think today. I'm eager to build. I didn't know we're going to find all these Cyclops pieces here today. That is very exciting. But so today I wanted to. Well, that was my initial plan. I wanted to focus on the modification station, so that we can make our oxygen tank a little bit larger and lighter, so we can go deeper for longer. And the other thing I'm eager to find is the pieces that let us make upgrades to our Seamoth. You know this thing, I've forgotten what it's called, but it's the thing that you put in the moon pool. And in that moon pool we've got this little special type of fabricator. Oh.
Hull damage imminent.
As Useless said earlier, repair your Seamoth. And did I do it? Did I, Buffalo? I'm going to do it right away. So many messages. The computer keeps telling me I need to take fluid intake and whatnot. I don't know what to do first. But I think repairing that Seamoth is probably a really good idea. Let's do that. Really? Zin, that would be super awesome. The gift skill? Oh my god, what's the gift skill, Useless? That is so cool. Alright, Yadira. Yeah, hey, 0 Kelvin. Oh my god. See, this is why we need to upgrade that Seamoth immediately, because I keep going deeper. Let me just go out and repair this thing again. This is what happens when you look at one screen and not look at how deep you are with your freaking Seamoth. One of those things. Julia is going to do... Oh, right, okay, so very cool. Look at that. I'm trying my corgi fish skills out here on the mixer chat. Very funky. So much to play with.
Life forms in the region. Are you certain whatever you're doing is worth it?
Oh my god, no computer. I am certain we should turn around and not go into whatever direction there's multiple Leviathan class people around. Yes, good point. Even though I would like to know... This was northwest, was it? Yeah, excellent. Ah, what is this? Oh my god, can you see this? What's going on?
What are you?
What am I? Dehydrated, I guess.
Seek fluid intake immediately.
This is so much fun. I can't believe it. I'm gonna go home now and drop off. Man cannot multitask at all, and I can't especially. I'm gonna go home now and do less multitasking and clear out the inventory and drink something and eat something. All these things. Yeah, that is why I have a producer with me. That's exactly right. Oh my god, that was a good exploit run there. Very exciting. My goodness. Slowed Zebra, how you doing? Thank you for joining us. We do need to find out what this biome was called there with the tree mushrooms. The big mushroom biome, maybe? It's gotta have a more clever name than that. They usually have very clever names. Do you know what I should also do when I get home? Currently, the moon pool contains my prawn suit. And the thing with the prawn suit is it's now fully repaired and charged and all that. But, Slowed Zebra, thank you so much for following. But I need to charge up my Seamoth. I can see it's only 59%. And I do really need to... Oh, wow. Very cool. Thank you so much for hosting my stream. I didn't know that could happen. That's very cool. I'm learning all these new things here. Very exciting. So what we're going to do now is we're going to quickly park our thing here before we completely die of thirst. I want to go in and grab my prawn suit out of here. That's kind of an exoskeleton super suit.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Dreamlab, thank you so much for hosting my stream. That is very exciting. Now I need to find out what that actually is. I'm going to park this out here, being a little bit careful, of course, where I park it, because the thing with this whole parking things on the floor is that, I don't know if you've had that happen before, I used to park my Seamoth outside the base when I didn't have a moon pool, and the result of which was, so I parked it kind of, close to the floor, like this here. And then I got out, I got away, got busy with other things and all that, came back to my base and my Seamoth was gone. It was still showing me the location, but apparently it was kind of had sunken under the ground. And, there. And I had to do a little trick to get it back. So, but now, I'm just gonna go and park it here. Do you know, I'm seriously dying of thirst. I can barely walk. Oh, yes. That's just crazy. If only I could walk faster through that water machine. Yes, that's terrible. The pain, the agony. Will I make it upstairs? Will there be water? In the machine, yes. Oh my god. The first bottle of water. Will I be able to drink it? Perfect. I'm good again. Oh my god, that was a close one. Not quite dead yet, Christina. Not quite dead yet. Oh wow, that was exhausting. I think I'm gonna sleep. Oh, I'm dead. Woohoo! That feels much better. Oh, dang, it's night again. So that's what hosting the stream does. Right. Oh, please, everyone, host my stream. That's exciting. I'll host yours. So, it looks like the power is going down. Let's do a little bit of maintenance and go down, eat something. Also grab maybe a health pack. Oh, inventory full. Yeah, we need to fritter this away first. Okay. Off to the storage cupboards. What have we got? We've got a ton of lithium and diamonds and quartz. Alright. Let's put all that away. Oh, probably we have also got some titanium. Salt. Do we have salt? No. Quartz. Yes, we've got quartz. Let's put that here. Oh, that's going to make beautiful glass windows in pretty much everything we do. Silver. Yes, I found some silver too. Let's put that here. Gold, I'm sure we have gold. Look at that. If only we could turn it into money, huh? Or whatever else is valuable on this planet. Random, equipment, batteries, diamonds. There we have a diamond locker. That was optimistic, wasn't it? And then we hopefully have a lithium locker, which is totally empty. There we go. Let's put all our lithium in there. There. Fantastic. Now we've got room to eat something. Oh yes, and then we should go and listen to that officer's notes that we found in that little life pod we just visited. So glad these things regrow. And like you said earlier, Alien, somebody's refilled the chip machine. Very nice. Ha! Wouldn't that be nice? Rod rendered this image. I think maybe I'm going to go and switch this image out. We don't have copper to build new picture frames, but I can switch this image out. I'm eager to show it to you. We could use this. That we built that yesterday, didn't we? One of those things. Very cool. So we're going to go and upload that. Maybe that'd be cool. That'd be good to plaster the base with nice little things. Yeah, very cool. There's a stream on my channel that I did yesterday in which I'm showing you how to build this very scene in 3D. Thank you so much, TX Boxer. Awesome. I'm glad you're enjoying it. This is not really what I wanted to show you. I'm going to show you what Rod rendered me for my birthday, which is this. So he said, "Happy birthday, Jay," and these are two characters from his story, The Girls from TNA, which has been going for 10 years now. Very cool. He does this in Poser. And what's happening is here, two of the main characters are playing Subnautica on their huge, amazing, big workstation. And that character on the left-hand side in the purple slinky outfit there is called something with R, I believe. Rod, tell us what she's called. And she is holding, apparently, and that's why I'm telling you this, Christina, she is holding an RTX 2080 graphics card. It's kind of the one I've just ripped out of my computer this morning. So I'm going to totally put that in that picture frame there. For Arawen, there we go. Right. Very cool. So I'm going to leave that here because I really love it. Thank you so much for doing that, Rod. I really appreciate that lovely little birthday present you've given me there. So we're going to leave that here, and as soon as we've found more copper, we're going to put more picture frames and more screenshots up around our base. So, what was I going to do? Yes, let's listen to... No, let's eat. Let's eat. And then we're going to listen to the audio message we've just retrieved there from that super important passenger. I think... What do you think? I think in this little... underwater, what's it called? An observatory. I would like to have a chair. Let's build a chair and a desk. Come on. That's probably doable with just a bit of titanium, which we have so much of. It'd be a shame not to use it. Hello, Patrick. How you doing? Good to see you. Yes, I only have one RTX 2080 left. I've dropped the other one off at the UPS store because Amazon have sent me this nasty, well, it's not a nasty, it's just a reminder email. Hey, welcome, Mr. Veslewis. You should really send that other card back, because it doesn't belong to you. And if you keep it, we're going to charge you vast amounts of cash. Thank you for using Amazon. Along those lines. So, swivel chair, that's where we're going to be doing some sitting. But every good, what are we, explorer, scientist kind of dude, we also need a desk. So I'm thinking one of those swanky desks to go in front of it. What do you think? This one here. Starship work desk. That should do the trick. Is that good? We can have a counter. That's not going to look good here, is it? Not in the observatory. What do you think? A desk? Starship desk? I thought we had more desks available. Trash can, we've got that already. Oh, a little table. How about that? A little bar table. That's going to fit. That's just going to fit right into the glass observatory. Let's pick up some glass. Oh, I love having resources coming out of my ears. Glass. Actually, yes, I am. So the thing is, so the story about that second RTX. So now that I've tried it out, rendering with 2 RTX 2080 cards. Oh my god, I can't go back to rendering with just one. Ah, that's nice. So Brian and I struck a deal. Brian is an author. You can check out his work on, I forgot the URL now. It's zerocalvinbooks.com. Is that it, Brian? Do drop a link to your website in. Brian Kramer Books, that was it. BrianKramerBooks.com or zerocalvin.com. There we go. He is an author. He's written several books, and I've picked up one of them called Flicker World. And why can't I sit in this chair? I was going to tell you this while sitting in the chair. Crazy stuff. Now we need to dismember the chair and put it somewhere else. So I read the book, I liked the book, and Brian and I were chatting in one of these Subnautica streams actually about, hey, have you thought about bringing this out as an audiobook? And Brian said, funny enough, I'm in talks with somebody to narrate one of my earlier books. And we got chatting and I thought, hey, I'm interested in narrating your Flicker World book. And he said, I'm interested in you doing it. So we struck a deal for cash, and that cash will make it possible for me to buy that second RTX card at some point in the future. Which is good. This is so exciting how these connections kind of come together. I love this. Absolutely love this. So yes, we've heard this message, this "What are you" message, which was crazy. Let's listen to it again.
What are you?
Oh, yes, what am I? No longer dehydrated, that's for sure. But this is the voice log we can have a listen to now. The LifePod 13 Emissary's voice log. See what's up with this guy.
Live pod launch sequence initiated. Entering planetary atmosphere.
My creators, the cherishers and sustainers of worlds, give me this day my daily pleasures as I give to those who seek pleasures from me.
External temperature approaching critical levels.
Show me the path. In life, truth, and love for mine is the power. I am the one. On and off and on again.
Impact imminent.
Life is a game which the universe plays with itself. I am done playing as this bundle of flesh. Return me.
Okay, that's interesting. It reminds me a little bit of Bill Hicks. It's just a ride, man. Life is a game the universe plays with itself. Very interesting. Oh, check it out. Because it's all built from glass, I can sit here in the observatory and I can see that the bioreactor is currently inactive. Maybe we should go over and switch it on. Let's put some more lantern fruit in it. Oh, wow. Some very exciting emotes going on in the Mixer chat there. Love that. Let's have a pizza party. Thank you so much, Slow Zebra. I love it. Aerial Healer, thank you so much for following. And welcome to the stream. I'm just about to heat up my bioreactor so we have more electricity. Oh, look at that. Our trees are now fully grown. This is cool. So this room, we can utilize other things in this room. So I'm thinking this is possibly a good place to put that modification station. Zin, have you got any updates on where we may find that? I also must make sure I don't eat these lantern fruit. I'm going to put them in the bioreactor. There we go. That's right. Thank you for joining the team. Wow. Yeah, so that is still the idea, to go and hopefully find parts for the modification station. If anyone has any clues as to where I may find them, please let me know. I am, Patrick, that's correct. I used to do photography back in London. It used to be a hobby of mine, and it's a funny story actually. My granddad had a dark room. That was kind of his hobby, and when he died, my father, many of his brothers and sisters, they picked up the photography equipment, but nobody really wanted the darkroom. So my father snatched that, and I started developing pictures, black and white, when I was like, I don't know, 12 or something. And that was very exciting for me. And we had this kind of work group at school in which we did that too. When I was at school, when I was like 15, 16, and that's how I got into that. And then from my confirmation money, I bought a good Canon SLR, the T70 it was, I remember that. And I've never given it up ever since. I think I should, yes. Thank you, Ariel. I'm glad you appreciate the game. I love it. Thank you. I'm so glad we're having you. Crackfield Mushroom Forest, Sparse Reef Areas. I wish that meant anything to me. Crackfield Mushroom Forest and Sparse Reef. Okay, so Mushroom Forest, you know what? That rings a bell. I believe that is the biome that we've just been in. You know, I think that's where that is. That was the Mushroom Forest. I say, let's have a look how charged up our Seamoth is. I'm going to go old lantern fruit. Oh my goodness, let me just go and eat that. I'm going to go quickly visit my upstairs life pod because it has a medkit fabricator in it, and I gotta admit, I am stingy, and I do have the resources to build another one of these downstairs, but I just don't want to. I'm thinking I'm just going to use this one, and you know, whenever I drop by, I just pick a couple up and then I put them into this little storage thing here. Thank you. Thank you, Patrick. I appreciate that. I'm going to keep that water bottle at hand. Oh, look at that. I've got another first aid kit. That's good. That's good. Let's keep all this. Is my oxygen tank filled up? No, see, this is the thing. Let's go and swap it so that they're both filled up. It's all fair enough to swap them underwater, but you have to swap them when you're inside an oxygenated area too. And let's go right back. Thank you, robot. Go right back to that mushroom forest and see if we can find anything else. I think that was a good biome. I like the look of it too, I must say. Very nice. Oh, health 93%. Well, maybe we're just going to go and turn that into... If we can. No, we can't, can we? Damn. Can't repair my Seamoth while it's docked inside the moon pool?
All systems online.
Okay. We don't have that drill arm, do we, for the prawn suit? Nah. I was thinking we could also just go there with the prawn suit, but without the drill arm, I don't think that's gonna be great. Now we're going to go there with the Seamoth. Let me just go and repair this thing. And go right back to the mushroom forest. And hopefully we're going to find parts there. So Zin, did you say we find parts for the modification station there? Or for the upgrade station in the... Oh, useless. You've given away a spoiler. Which is totally fine, by the way. But, you know, I just thought I'd mention it. It's a spoiler. We're not supposed to know it. It's all supposed to be creepy, and we don't even know where or what the Sea Emperor is just yet. I mean, officially. I'm trying to find that beacon now that I've clearly, a minute ago, just switched on. And it looks like it's not showing me the previous coordinates of the life pod 13. Let me just go switch it off and on again, maybe that'll help. Ah, there we go, perfect. I'm just making that visible again because that was a great marker to get into that realm, into the, what's it called again, the mushroom forest. Oh my god. Mod station parts, perfect, perfect, that's exactly what we need. No, don't worry about it, useless. Don't be sorry, it's totally fine. Everyone chip in, please. This kelp, by the way, here, the creep vine, we can eat as well, in case we're hungry. Yeah, I've heard about the F1 trick. I try to avoid it because, you know, I try to play the game without the cheats. And once you know where what is, it's nice to just go immerse yourself in the atmosphere and the 3D world and the nice graphics, the creepy noises. Let's see what's in here. We are still looking for some copper because I would like to build more picture frames, of course. There's so much going on in this world. Look at all these little swarms of fish. Ah. I think these are Seamoth fragments. I believe we have them already. Yeah, Seamoth, we have that already. I could scan this again, but it'll just give me titanium, and I'm kind of drowning in titanium at home, so... Very good point, actually, Zin, yes. Yeah, it was always puzzling to me that we don't have a map in this game. I mean, I suppose it's a deliberate act by the developers to not put a map in there. I suppose it adds to this whole confusion of being somewhere where you really don't know where up is, where down is. But I do also remember that, especially in the beginning of this game, for the first 8 hours of playing or so, I felt extremely lost. And I just didn't know what I was doing, and I wasn't exactly sure what I was supposed to do next. So it was, now that I've been playing it a couple of times, I do understand now that all these radio messages do send you in the correct directions, but in the very beginning, oh dear, ouch, in the beginning I didn't quite know that, and I was thinking all I can see is the crash fish exploding in my face. It was a lot less fun after a while. So I like to have a look around this whole biome and literally go to the outer edges of this biome and just have a, you know, cast my eagle eye over the whole area here. This looks like this is where that biome kind of stops in this direction, maybe. If you spot anything, please shout at me and tell me where I should be looking. If you see something like, oh, you know, did you see that purple thing in the top left or something, then I'll go and have a look at that. I do. I know what you mean, Zin.
Warning, maximum
Oh,
depth reached.
you see, we do need that Mark 1 modification depth module here. Because I always forget to keep an eye on the depth. Perhaps it may be better for me if I swim around with my sea glide. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. Let's repair that little guy again. I think that's what I didn't do last time. I think a Reaper Leviathan came along and ate my ship, or bit a bit off or something, and I didn't repair it, so then it was like, you know, 20% done. And then he took another bite out of it. Woo!
New blueprint acquired.
Cyclops hull blueprint, I love it! So we can now build the Cyclops hull. That doesn't mean we can build the Cyclops though. Damn. Yeah, so basically what killed my Seamoth the first time around is the fact that I didn't repair it. Ha! After biscuits. I do hope you're right about those modification station bits, because it's one of those things, they are randomly generated in every game. Yeah. Cyclops hull fragment. Have we got that already? What did you say? Oh, biscuits, that's terrible. Woo! I love it, TX Boxer. That's making me hungry. Ah, what is this, I wonder? Hull fragment again, okay. Oh, looks like we have scanned all these things already.
30 seconds.
Oh, always with the oxygen. See, this is why we need a larger tank.
Oxygen.
Yeah. A girl pig in the Aurora? What does that mean? Oh, have we? Okay, cool. Oh, that's what you mean, right, yes. Yes, the Aurora, that was a great episode. I really liked that. We had a lot of fun in the Aurora. That was creepy. That had all the major points of storytelling. Very good. Creature egg, nah. I'm not into creature eggs. We can build this thing called an alien containment, I believe. And we can hatch these eggs in there. And then we'll find what any of these eggs hatch into. And if it's a usually violent creature, they'll be tame. So that's kind of nice. You find a bone shark and copper. See, this would be perfect for picture frames. But what I'm not seeing so far are modification station fragments. But it could just be that they are not generated in this area here in my game. It could be that they're somewhere else. I love that little... What is that? A little water border that you've put there, aerial healer. Very nice. Oh, Xbox Party, that emote is called. Very cool. Last time on the stream, a viewer was telling me that underneath the floating island we find the coffee machine of the modification station. Let me just have a look. That's a very good point. Let me just grab some oxygen and I'll have a look. Do we have the blueprints for it already? Can you imagine we have the blueprints? Oh man, all we need to do is build this thing. Modification station. Oh, there we go. Hull. Yes. Bridge. We need a bit more bridgeage here. Bridgeage. Is that a word? Cyclops upgrades. Yeah, that's it. Plasteel ingot and 3 rubies. I know where we can find rubies. Modification station. Where is it? Bioreactor. Got it. Yes, yes. Good stuff. Still looking for that modification station. That's a bit of food, water, some of that stuff. Well, I don't think we've found any pieces of it yet. Otherwise it would show up here. It's raining? Oh, rot, that's terrible.
30 seconds.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back to my Seamoth here quickly. If I can remember where it is. I think I'm closer to the surface than to the Seamoth, so I'll return there in a moment.
Oxygen.
Well, at least you have a nice game stream to keep you company, Rod. That's nice. And it's not just raining here, it's all nice and sunny. Look at that. I'm gonna have a drink as well while I'm here. Homemade self-manufactured water. Yeah, see if you can find a sunshine emote.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
The other thing I don't actually know from the top of my head is how do we build the modification station? This is what we can make with the modification station, so I've got all that, but I haven't got a plan as to how to build the modification station itself. Is that made with the habitat builder? It may be. Aerogel plus steel ingot. Yeah, I don't have anything. Let me see what happens if I grab my habitat builder. Can I make the modification station with that? Yes! Oh, there it is! Look at that, we've got it already! Oh, man! We could have built it all along! That's crazy. Well, computer chip, titanium, diamond, we have it all. Oh, let's go back home and build that thing. Because I have plans. Oh, which do not involve smashing my Seamoth with tree mushrooms. Ah, man. That looks like a very scary red creature there. Thank you, TX Boxer. I do appreciate all your emotes. They look so cool. That is so exciting. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're off home to build ourselves a computer chip followed by a modification station. I don't exactly remember, but for a computer chip I believe we need some coral tube sample. I'm going to keep an eye out while we're on our way out. That kind of grows on the outsides of reefs. So if we come across some, I will pick some up on the way. Oh, look at him, look. This is obviously, you're not supposed to bite me, dude. You're biting everything, aren't you? He has these green blobs all around him. Can you see that? And that doesn't look very healthy, and that's because the little guy isn't. So this is a stalker, and he likes sharpening his teeth on metal bits. So when there's any metal salvage lying around, this guy likes to pick him up He also likes to pick up cameras from our scanner room. And it's very rare that we see these guys with green spots on them, because if we look at his friend here, this guy, he doesn't have the green spots. He is healthy. But these green spots, they are disease. And it looks like every creature on the planet has that disease, including us. And that is the reason why we were not allowed to disable that scary station that we encountered there last time, which is shooting everything coming in to the planet or wants to get away from the planet. Well, that's kind of the big overarching storyline of the game, that it goes and tells us, hey, this is a planet that is in quarantine right now, and we're not allowed to get away from it or come onto it, because it would mean you would spread the disease. Ow. I never like it when I bump into little fish. That is just regular coral tube sample. We need these things. Look at that. There's some here. Here and there. Ha ha ha. Let's pick some up. I believe we can get a trusty knife for that to hack these things off. I like to start at the top, because then that falls onto the next guy. If you start at the bottom, they just fall to the ground, and that's never good. So maybe 2 pieces here. 2 is good. They don't regrow, so, you know, I don't want to completely get rid of everything here. Let's pick 2 more pieces up just in case. There, that should be enough. Let's build ourselves a computer chip. And a modification station, more to the point. Thank you for all your subscriptions today. That is very exciting. I can't believe I have 14 followers on Mixer now. That's very exciting. Oh, we can actually park in our... what's it called, don't we? Let's do that. Let's park. Oh, thank you so much, Zero Kelvin. That is very nice. Looks like I now have 1 more follower. Please host my stream. Julia wants to know how to host the stream. Dreamlab, can you tell her how to do it? I have no idea either. I'm glad you're enjoying it, Ariel. Ariel Healer is a very good name. Yay! Thank you so much. Awesome stuff. Brian, you're the best. No notification? Oh, what's up with that? Come on. Here, we want that notification about the stream hosting thing. If you're on Twitch, by the way, I think you can also do something like that on Twitch. Don't know if we have any viewers on Twitch right now. Electronics, here we go. Copper wire, battery, power cell, computer chip. Ah, oh, we need copper wire. Oh, what a letdown. Because copper is one of those precious metals that we just haven't found in a while. Is that really the one thing that's letting us down here? Copper wire? I think I may just have to dismantle one of the picture frames and get that modification station going. Gold is no problem. Copper wire, could that be the problem? Because I can't believe that we actually don't have any copper left. No, there's just some mushrooms in here. Oh. Well, that's just not good, is it? So if we were to dismantle this picture frame, I mean, as much of a shame as it would be, what will we get? Copper wire? Yes, copper wire. Oh, so sorry about that, Rod. We will bring this picture back, I promise you. But we were in need for some copper wire, so there we go. Computer chip. Oh, gold. Yes, of course, gold. Grab some gold from the gold locker. And maybe here, perhaps. That's the spirit. Biscuits, how are your computer problems? Are you in a position where you can still watch us? Oh, Biscuits left? Oh, Biscuits. Have you played the game, Aerial Healer? We had somebody in the chat, Creeper, in case you're watching Creeper, hello, by the way. And he had, he played the game like how many times? 10 times? 100 times? Something like that. Very exciting. So that is just the computer chip. We need, what else do we need? So, oh, there we go. Computer chip, titanium, check. Lead and a bit of diamond. Oh my god, this is exciting. Let's go get some diamond from the diamond locker. Aha! Julia V is now hosting the stream as well. That is exciting. Thank you so much. Well done. We should write an article about that because I bet a lot of people don't know about this feature. Oh yes, water being manufactured upstairs. Let's just grab some. Yeah, fresh water. Times 2. I love it. I'm so thirsty, I'm going to grab a bottle. Ah, there we go. I think this is going to be more like a living area upstairs. What do you think? I don't think I'm going to put the modification station up here. I think I'm going to put it in the back room here where there's the bioreactor. I think that's an idea. Huckbot. He is the cutest. Getting to learn all the stream lingo here. That's very cool. Yes, let's do that. Let's go and put that modification station over here. The thing is still active. Good stuff. Could also eat some lantern fruit. Yeah, maybe here. That's a good space for it, isn't it? It's kind of this thing you don't use that often. But when you do need it, it needs to be kind of, available. There, modification station. Oh my god, it's bigger than I thought. Yeah. Is that cool? What do you think, guys? Put the modification station here? Or more like on this wall here, like this? Or perhaps even on the outside? Oh yes, of course. No problem, Patrick. Yes, Patrick had a very exciting question about that studio, and it is something that's been on my mind for a while as well. And some clothing creators have taken to finding ways around it. Let's just see how we use this thing. Aha! Survival knife, air tank upgrades, ultra high capacity tank. Yeah, that's what we're going to build. 4 lithium and an oxygen tank. Let's grab some lithium, and I'll tell you about Patrick's question. So Patrick was saying he showed me a product called the Leone outfit, and that's one by Out of Touch from my friends in Germany, Rothenburg an der Wümme. Very exciting. Very, very good clothing creators. And so they've made a character and a hair prop and an outfit with that. And one of the special things about the outfit is that it appears to dig in to the character. And maybe I'll go and shall I make 2 of these air tanks? That would be kind of cool, wouldn't it? Let's make 2 of those. That's a very good idea. And that is not something that Studio lets you do. So clothing always sits on the outside of the character. But in real life, that's really not how clothing fits. So anything from bra straps to shorts and trousers kind of modify our body shapes, and they kind of dig in a little bit. Let's build that air tank upgrade here. Ultra high capacity tank. We're going to build 1 for now, and then we'll see what the difference is. Ha 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 ha! How exciting! And so what some clothing manufacturers do is they create a morph that will have to be applied on the character so that the clothing can be slightly smaller than the actual character. So as a result, the clothing will still sit on the outside of the character, but it's like in real life that a strong rubber band would kind of dig in to the soft flesh of a character. Ooh, thank you so much for hosting my stream, Ariel. Very nice. I'm just trying out that new oxygen tank for the first time, and look at that, how much oxygen we have, 225 seconds. That's nearly 4 minutes we can stay underwater. Compare that to the old oxygen tank with only 135 seconds. Well, good thing we've collected so much lithium, because I think we're going to build ourselves another ultra high capacity oxygen tank. That will let us be underwater for such a long time. There. They are roomy, so they do take 3 more storage spots out of our inventory, but I think it's well worth having one of those, and then just switch that. So it's 180 seconds of oxygen plus our original lung capacity. That's right, micro pressure morph. That's what, well, that's what Out of Touch calls it. There's no official name for that, but it is one of those things. I would love that to be implemented in DAS Studio for basically all clothing, because it is still a hack that you have to apply a morph to the character. It's like the morph that you get for some push-up bras. I bought a laundry set from my god, who was it, on Renderosity? It's on the tip of my tongue. I can't remember her name. She's an amazing clothing creator, and she's big on Renderosity and DAS Studio alike. It will come to me. It will come to me in a moment. And she had this laundry set, and she had a breast push-up morph for her set. Yes, and that looks very realistic, but it's a morph that has to be modeled on the character, so that makes portability very, very difficult. Oh, that's nice. Thank you, Patrick. I'm going to have a look at that. It was on my Facebook page, Christina. It wasn't Escher, no, it was, my goodness. It wasn't Rebel Mummy, it was the other one. Rhiannon. There we go, Rhiannon. Morrigan. Oh, I forgot to take stuff out of my inventory. Haha, let's just quickly go back. Because the thing is, now that we have so much capacity with us, I'm dying to go down to the 500 meter deep Degazi habitat. Do we have time for that? Are you guys up for that? 500 meters? Let's do it. No, I don't think you need Facebook to have a look at my page, Christina. I think it's facebook.com/wpguru.tv. And it's public, so you can go on there and just have a look for the discussion that we had. I will post it in Discord later, no problem. Let's do it, Alien! Woohoo! I'm just not sure where I'm going to put the. I'm going to maybe in the random locker. There we go. That's kind of a lot of random stuff in here. Here, these things, table coral sample. Yeah, they go in the random locker. Perhaps we grab some more food. We grab some more water. Put the lead in the lead locker. Ah, we can stay underwater for such a long time. This is going to be great. So 500 meters. We've got the coordinates for that, but we've never been there. I'll pick up a couple of these, and I will also get another health pack from my station upstairs. It is ridiculous, isn't it? We should really build a medkit fabricator downstairs. And a radio, perhaps. Ah, okay, there's a radio message as well. Okay, who wants to go listen to the radio message, which may send us another way? And who wants to go 500 meters down and see that Degazi habitat? I'll take votes, guys. You decide. I'm going to wait at the top. Degazi habitat, 500 meters down below. Or are we going to listen to the radio message? Yes, I'll post it on Discord. Alien says 500 meters down below. Any other takers? 500 meters? Going once. Going twice, 500 meters, or shall we listen to the radio message? What do you say, guys? Shemhaw. 500 meters going once, going twice, and sold. We're going to go deep sea diving, and we're going to leave that radio message for another day. Woo hoo hoo hoo. I do believe we have the coordinates for that 500 meter deep down adventure thing. Because I have a feeling we may find something very exciting down there. So Jelly Shroom entrance, this is not actually in the Jelly Shroom cave. Creepy noises, that's good. Oh, shall we grab another bottle of water? Yeah, actually, before we set off. It's always good to get yourself organized. See if there's more water upstairs from our water filtration machine.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Oh, that's so cute of the computer to tell me that every time, even though I've only been gone for 2 seconds. Water needs a little bit longer, so yeah, I guess it's fine. Fine. Bulbo tree. I think I'm going to hack some bulbo tree off. That will hydrate me as well. Every little helps, as they say. Old lantern tree. Perhaps we're going to put that in that bioreactor. Oh. Rochelli, thank you so much for hosting my stream. That is just so cool. We're getting into this hosting thing. This is very exciting. There, old lantern fruit might just well power our bioreactor over here. Let's go deep sea diving. And it's going to be very scary because we won't have our Seamoth for most of the way. We're going to get there to about 200 meters depth, and then we're going to use those 2 extra high capacity, nice smelling oxygen tanks and go down the rest of the way. Who knows what will wait for us down there. Let's see here. So that was this. We don't need that for now. Proposed Degazi habitat, 500 meters. There we go. Let's make it red so that it stands out. No, Slowed Zebra, you can do this FTL protocol streaming with a regular free account. I've heard of Mixer Pro. I'm still puzzled as to what the actual benefits are. It used to be that people with Pro, that's about $7 a month, got transcode options. So right now what happens is that my packets, as they are transcoded, will be sent out. Mixer mirrors them and they get straight posted to your viewing device. So that means if I'm sending things at a bit rate, like in my case it's 5 meg, then you will have to have a data connection that can support that. If you have a slower internet connection, you won't be able to see my stream. Ooh, Evok! Hello, Evok! Very nice to meet you. Thank you for the follow. And so the thing is, if you stream with a too high a data rate, then the issue is that people won't be able to see your stream. But there used to be a time when Mixer Pro customers got transcode options, so they would then have in that little gear icon, much like on YouTube, you can select the quality during the stream, and I think that's currently only reserved for Mixer partners, but no longer to Pro customers. But the FTL protocol for the instant, faster than light streaming, you can totally do that with a free account. Good question. Yes, let's go 9 bazillion meters deep. This, by the way, this thank you, TX Boxer. It's a great idea. We're going to go so deep, man, so deep. So this here, these blue little things, I don't know if I can scan them. I will try, and we'll see what happens. I'm not sure if it does anything. But these balloons here, they're called, I don't even know what they're called, but this biome where they grow is called the Grand Reef. And before we go further down, let's just have a look what's down here. Could this be a wreck? we could just have a look at this wreck. Does this ring a bell? Yes, it rings a bell. Look at that. This is our beacon. We've planted a beacon here. That is one thing, by the way, we should have taken with us, a beacon. Maybe we can just take this beacon with us. What do you think? I mean, it's our beacon, our property. Probably, yes, out of the other side of the universe. I'm gonna pick this beacon up. Did we call this? What's this the one that we called Charlie? George. There we go. That's we called that beacon George last time because it was such a nondescript thing. Tell you what, let's just pick it up. There's me mourning about us not having a beacon. Have beacon will travel. We may rename it. Just in case we find anything extremely exciting. So it also means we probably have looked through all these boxes here last time. So anyway, yes, these blue balloons here, they are the beginning of the Grand Reef. Julia suggested that becoming a Patreon supporter of mine will give you the privilege of naming my next beacon. That's a good idea. Oh, bacon. Do you know, I'm not actually sure what a 3U account is, Slowed Zebra. But I am also hungry now that we've talked about bacon. My goodness. So here it is. This is where the proposed Degazi habitat is. But the trick is, and I will just move forward here a little bit with my Seamoth without going under 200 meters. The trick is that we have to go slightly further away from it, I think. And then we'll have to go and swim back into it. So we can't go straight down because there's some kind of a cave entrance from what I remember. I'm going to park my vehicle here, switch the lights on so we can see it on the way back. Are you ready for this? I'm going to go jump down, have my Sea Glide at the ready, and the lamp in the other hand. That's good. Oh my goodness. So remember, we can switch our oxygen tank. There's funky little things on the walls here already. This is going to be... I'm going to go down several times here, so I'm going to go and grab stuff like copper, precious resources, as I see them. This could be a little bit creepy because I don't remember what types of enemies we meet down here. Ooh, crevice. Let's explore. If we fit in. As he gets stuck and never comes out. Dies a horrible, painful death. Ooh, ruby. I have a ruby. Oh yes, what is this? Oh, that is something exciting. That is something really exciting. Ooh, thank you so much for following me, Sapphire Gamer 57, 56 even, sorry. Uraninite crystal. What I would do to you, Uraninite crystal? What are we going to do with that? Let's pick it up and decide later. More gold, yes, that'll fit nicely with our collection of gold. There is also another thing that we can build for our Seamoth, and that's a little storage cupboard. It's a little bulge on the outside that will get us... more ruby. That will get us more storage capacity, and we can then offload some of the stuff that we find into the Seamoth directly. I believe the prawn suit also has that. Oh, I'm loving this large oxygen tanker. Look, 2 more minutes leisurely underwater. Slightly disconcerting noise there behind me. Sounds a bit like a cackle. We're so deep. No one's been this deep before. Well, this fish here, yes, he has been that deep before.
Detecting a titanium mass somewhere in this area. Unable to confirm whether it originated on the Aurora.
Oh, that's interesting. Creature egg now. We're going to leave the creature egg well alone. This is where we need to go. Look at that, 120 meters away from the proposed Degazi habitat we are. Oh, and there it is, look at that. Yikes, and some crab thing. If only I could. I think it looks like, right now it looks like he's kind of getting me here. Dude, no. No, 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 no. We're all friends here. Oh, crab squid is creepy. This is where I need that propulsion gun. Oh my god. Okay, I'm just gonna go the other way here. Last time I explored a creature like that, it ate my Seamoth. It was called a massive Leviathan thing. We're gonna leave him well enough alone. And I'm gonna go switch my oxygen tank here. Boom. And let me just go make a swift move back upstairs. Grab some more oxygen, and then we're gonna go and explore some more. Am I even going the right way? Oh, see, this is what happens. You get lost in the cave. 500 meters down below. Oh my god, squid thing again. Crab squid guy. Where's my Seamoth? Man. Right, that's it, I'm just gonna go upstairs. Oops. Crab squid dude again. Oh great, look at the power supply in my Sea Glide. 4%? Oh man. There's my Seamoth. Oh my god. What am I gonna do? Swim. I'm taking bets now. Am I gonna make it in time back to my Seamoth? Yeah, come on. On 2% battery. Okay, my little sister Lily. No, let me shout it. My little sister Lily!
Captain.
Ah, fill up that oxygen tank. We don't have a spare battery with us, do we? Well, I'll tell you what we could do. We could just take one out of the laser cutter. You know, one needs a laser cutter. That's exactly what we're going to do. Laser cutter, give up your battery. Pronto. You will get it back. Laser cutter. Take out battery, thank you very much. Switch to this. Exchange power source to this battery. Very good. And now we're going to go back on board. Nice to meet you, Lily, if you're watching. I hope you're enjoying the stream. We're so far underneath the water. It is so creepy here. It's cold. It's 14 degrees centigrade outside. It's dark. There's crab squid things. There's undiscovered other things. So I'm going to put that here, and my lamp goes here. And perhaps that laser cutter. We don't actually need the laser cutter. We're going to put that here. We do need the laser cutter because I need to do one other thing, and that is to make the most of my inventory. I know this is like boring organizational work, but if I do that, I can put that empty battery in the laser cutter, which hopefully we're not going to need downstairs, and then I'll be able to just free up one slot in my memory here. That's why I'm doing that. I'll put that here, and I'll put that lamp out here. Scanner, we need the scanner, that's good, and we probably need the thing here. Yeah, I think that's all we need. Perfect. So, let's go freshen up all those oxygen tanks of ours. They are all fresh. We could drink something. That'll free up another space. Nectar of the gods. I would like some Chex Mix, yeah. And down we go again. Quartz. Yeah, must not get distracted by quartz, come on. I hope we can bypass that squid thing and see what's up with that 500 meter down below proposed Degazi habitat. That is a mouthful, isn't it? Oh, gel sack. You don't find that everywhere. Let's pick one up. Gel sack. That makes aerogel, by the way. Oh, I gotta tell you, I'm so glad you're all here because I'm afraid to go down here by myself. Oh, have you seen him? Crab squid guy again. Looks like he's patrolling the area. I'm gonna go approach from the other side. Pick up some more. Aerogel. Bobs and bits here. Creature egg now. We're not gonna need the creature egg. I think these guys are actually attracted by light, so I'm gonna make sure my light is switched off. And this is that structure everyone is talking about. Oh! Dude, no! I wish I had a gun. No, don't bite me! Ah! Ow! Dude, I'm gonna go inside the structure. That's gonna be good. If ever I can get in there. That's obviously not the entrance here. Where is the entrance? No, dude, stop biting me, seriously. Can we not get in here somewhere? Oh, that looks like the entrance. Oh, perfect. Phew. Ah, there we go. Dude, that's not very nice, is it? This is great, but kind of... This is what he looks like, is it? Yeah, go away. Go play with your little friends. Or the balls, if it's actually yours. And what was that impulse, the pulse that he was sending out? Dude. Oh yeah. Looks like there's a fight going on out there. Yes, this is the alien containment, right, okay.
New blueprint acquired.
I can also see... Yeah, alien containment, we need a big room for that, and we can hatch eggs in there. PDA?
Integrating new PDA sectors.
Love to pick up that cup as well. That's exactly what we need. A cup. Sadly, I can't scan that. Interesting paper that's floating around here too. Can you read the text on there? Do not pick up, it says. Ah, yeah, okay. Oxygen, fine. And this is such a shame that we don't have the Seamoth nearby, because really, realistically, I can't look at too much else. I need to go back up to grab some oxygen. Cyclops shield generator. All right. And some loose cable on the floor. Let's leave that where it is. So I guess that's the upstairs. Isn't there a downstairs too? Look much larger from the outside. Oh, there, another one, another PDA. Port Torgal's log, the end.
New PDA data.
Just like the headline on the... Oh, look, there's stuff in there. Right, we're gonna go back upstairs, grab some oxygen, see if we can bypass this guy, and then we're gonna come back and see what else is in the super abandoned, mega creepy Degazi habitat. Do you know that would have been the idea? Let's build a second base down here. Ow. Why is that happening now? I like that idea even more. Julia V has spoken. That is exactly what we're going to do. Tell you what, since we know there's exploitable, very exciting stuff down there, what let's do is to go back to our Seamoth, grab some oxygen. If I am indeed going the right way. I don't know where my Seamoth is. There it is. There we go. Let's go there. Then we go home quickly because it's not that far away. Bring some Ugh, that looked just... Oh my god, no! Oh my god, did you see that? All I saw was that tail! Oh my god. We need what's in the Spanish-speaking countries known as protección down here. It is so creepy. Oh my god, that was just so creepy. I think this is a good spot here to leave a beacon. I'm going to put my beacon right here because we've picked up George. We're going to put George right here. George the beacon. That sounds just like Bob the Builder, doesn't it? It's a good comic. Maybe we should make that in Das Studio. Bob the Beacon. Yeah, we take that quartz away and we're going to put George the Beacon down here. Alright. George the Beacon. And we're going to be able to go right here with building materials like titanium, and then we're going to build ourselves a mini base down there. This may require planning because it'll mean we have to go and probably this is too far down to use what's it called, solar panels. So I think we're gonna have to build our own bioreactor down here. But if we take all the building materials down here, we can just go build a little base, catch a breath of fresh air while we explore that long forgotten Degasi habitat. Dun dun. Are you all happy to do this, or is this going to take a little bit longer today? Perhaps another half hour, 45 minutes? Are we good for that? Are we all good for that? Let's do it. We can do another half an hour. We can do it. Julia is the best, man. Excellent, Rod. Good to see. Good to hear. Good to hear. So, just to get a little overview, who's watching on Mixer and who's watching on YouTube then? And is anyone watching on Twitch? Because it looks like most of the chat is happening from Mixer. Alien, you're watching on YouTube? Rod's on Mixer, Dreamlab's on Mixer, Brian's on Mixer, Christina's on Mixer, Julia's on Mixer, I'm on Mixer, we're all on Mixer! Very cool stuff. Patrick's on YouTube and Alien's on YouTube. Excellent! Did you know this is the way to go? I love it. Do we have enough power here in our Seamoth? I didn't actually check that.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
90%. Yeah, well, I'm a sucker for efficiency. Let's tank the mother up. And also arrive in our base in style.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Very cool. Yes, I can't wait to find this thing that allows us. It's kind of, I think they build it here or here. Maybe there were a keep calm poster is something like that. Maybe we should take that poster into our new base. My goodness, I didn't even think that we're going to build a new base today. This is all very exciting. So in the random locker, we'll put a gel sack, rubies. They're technically kind of... We don't have a ruby locker, do we? No, don't think that would be crazy stuff. Let's put the rubies in the diamond locker. I think I can remember that. That kind of, But uraninite crystal, I think that... Should that have its own locker? And it's uraninite and everything. Let's mix it in with the random locker. Okay. And let's put gold where it belongs. Let's put copper where it belongs. Here's hoping that copper locker is going to be much, much bigger at one point. I'll keep hold of the quartz because let's have a look. For a very small base, what do we really need? We need a room like the one opposite, because we do need power. So we need the room and we need a bioreactor. And the room needs a hatch so we can go into that. So from what I remember, listen. Also, we should charge up our batteries. That's a good idea. Let's do that. Pick up these batteries here, and let's put everything else on charge. So we're just gonna replace all the batteries, like the laser cutter battery here, light. Yeah, see, these are the things that would run out eventually. And let's go put those batteries on charge now. There, perfect. So, bioreactor, we can probably just dismantle the bioreactor that we have over here, because we don't need it, and we probably have a better chance rebuilding it here than just counting all the bits and bobs that we need for that. The room itself only needs, well, about 5 or so pieces of titanium, and we need a hatch. That's really all we need. So let's do that. There's one other thing I think that'll come in handy for the modification station here. Do you remember our propulsion cannon? We can turn it into a repulsion cannon with a computer chip and some magnetite. And with that, we are able to throw away, like push away people like the magic, this crazy crab thing. And I think that may be a well worth upgrade to build before we do that, because then in case somebody does attack us, we can just shoot them away. We're not going to be able to kill them, but it will be possible for us to just shoot them away. So we need that propulsion cannon, a computer chip, and 2 magnetite for that. We can do that. Julia's just getting me some water. That's very much appreciated. Thank you, dear. Producers. This is like a professional production, isn't it? It's good stuff. Let's eat as well. Let's eat. That's good. We'll go upstairs, see if that water bottle is ready. Yes, it is. This is the action plan. We're going to dismantle our own bioreactor down here. We're going to pick up some pieces of titanium. Yeah, let's count with our blueprints here. We need that all-purpose room here. Where is it? Multi-purpose room. That's 6 titanium, so that's 6 pieces. Let's remember that. Kiwi Hawk, very warm welcome to you. Thank you so much for your lovely comments on one of my recent videos there. We had a little chat going this morning. Lovely to meet you. Thanks. I'm glad you could make it. Kiwi was kind enough to give me a link to some very interesting Unreal tutorials. The hatch, 1 quartz, 2 titanium, so that's 8 titanium and 1 quartz so far. That's all we need for our mini base. Let's make it happen. Quartz, we've already got that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And let's fritter away that silver because we don't need that for now. But let's pick up that repulsion cannon. That's probably in the equipment locker. Yeah, there it is. Well, there we go. We've got the Cyclops engine efficiency module already. Not that we actually have that Cyclops yet, but at least we have that efficiency module already. Let's go and grab that cannon. Slightly discharged, but that's okay. We need 2 pieces of magnetite. Let's see if we have that. We do indeed. And we need yet another computer chip. And I believe that is made up of 2 of these things. Table coral sample. And the rest, I gotta be honest with you, I've totally forgotten. We'll find out. Computer chip. So gold and copper wire. Is that copper wire again, isn't it? There's a copper shortage going on, I'm telling you. I think, since that worked so well before, I'm so sorry, Rod, I'm going to have to get rid of another one of your pictures. It's just, you know, I hate doing it. No, I can't do it. I can't do it. That, no. This is going to have to stay. It's going to have to stay. We're going to have to get some copper from elsewhere. Do we have another picture upstairs, maybe? No. We can't do it. We can't do it. No, we can't do it. Well, how much copper do we have then? We've got one piece of copper, so that means we need one more piece of copper. There, one piece of copper. Can't be that difficult to just find one more piece of copper, can we? The thing is, the scanner room isn't really very helpful in finding copper. We can find the sandstone chunks, it'll lead us there, but it won't get us to copper, so... Rod, I'm afraid it's going to be your picture frame, I'm afraid. I'm so sorry about that, but we're going to bring it back. One will go here, we haven't forgotten about that, and the other one will go about here. Let's look at that picture one last time. We will bring it back. It's not going to delete the screenshot. It's just going to make sure we're going to reutilize. Oh, I know. We're going to reutilize the things that at our disposal. By picture frame. Hello, copper wire. Computer chip. Oh, gold. Yes, gold. Right, gold. Ding 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 ding. On a mission to build a computer chip, to build a repulsion gun, to go back 500 meters down to build a new home for us. I'm glad it is. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Yeah, you see the beacon... Yes, beacon is made up of 1 titanium and 1 copper. So we could do it. That is a great idea, Julia. Let's do that. And I'll eat some lantern fruit, definitely. I could even maybe get... Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that first. Copper. Check. Yes, thank you, Rod. That'll really come in handy. It's going to be great. We're going to so bring that back. As soon as we build, maybe in the next episode, we can build that drilling arm for the prawn suit. And that means we can drill into these huge deposits of copper and all these things. That's under deployables, isn't it? Deployables, there we go. Beacon, haha. Excellent. Do you know what? Also, before we go downstairs, let's go and sit at our table. Which, Christina, this is where your coffee cup would come in handy. This is exactly where we could use our coffee cup. Let's go and listen to some of those messages that we've just picked up there. Bart Torgol's last log, you know, the end and all that. Let's have a listen to that. Scans show extensive cave networks below the surface in this area, accompanied by unusual energy signatures. Yes, that's what the computer said. That's why we're going down there, building a base and all that. Those were not the Aurora survivors. I believe those were the Degazi survivors. There we go. Oh, we can have... Let's look at that. We've got so much stuff that we can listen to. Marguerite Maida, that was one of those people who was with the Degazi survivors. Mercenary. Experienced in ship-to-ship and close quarters combat techniques. Dishonorably discharged. Bart Torgol's logs here. There we go. We picked up the end. Perhaps we're going to listen to all these 3 quickly here. Marooned, Dilemma, and the end. That could come in handy.
Chief's log, 5 weeks since the crash. The only other survivors are my son, Mott, and Maida. the cut-price mercenary I commissioned for the journey. After days drifting in the life pod, rain hammering on the roof, the weather cleared and we washed up here. I had made us salvage the Degazi wreck, set Bart to finding us a stable source of food. His education is paying off sooner than I'd anticipated. Our only problem is Maida. She says the weather's going to turn. I say she's finding excuses to risk our lives. I imagine she's not gonna weaken her life without a physical altercation, and she's itching for a fight. In every judgment she makes, things go from bad to worse. If she had my experience, she'd have more faith. Humans have spent millennia specializing in how to shackle nature to our will. This planet won't cause us any new problems. My one task now is to keep us alive, as comfortably as possible, until the insurance company arranges rescue. In this part of space, that could be months, or even years.
Okay, very interesting. So Paul is obviously the captain of the ship, which was the Degazi, I guess, and they had a similar fate to what we've had. They were also shot down and stranded on this planet. Let's see what else his dilemma is.
You know what Maida told me today? She wants to build a habitat 500 meters below sea level, more than a kilometer northeast of here. And she needs Bart and I to do it. She's got it into her head that she can save us if she just acts recklessly enough. But I've hauled Star Wars to Neptune, Plasteel to the Federation. This family operates 9 different mining colonies across the Ariadne Arm. Maida thinks she's better suited to lead. Her contract still says otherwise. But I just cannot damn well tell whether it's the stupidest idea I ever heard, or my only hope. I turned 80 years old last week. I thought I had another 80 in me, but marooned on this planet, there's no swapping out of my liver when the old one fails. Here, I'm mortal. And Maida is useful. So, it's my responsibility to make a decision. Return to the island and hope whatever knocked the Degazi out of the sky won't do the same to the rescue ship. Or take us deeper in search of answers. And all the while be hoping old age gets me before the sea monsters do. I'll give Maida just one thing. She was right about these caves. There's enough lithium there to fabricate 100 tons of plasteel. Enough for a damn fleet of Cyclops submarines. There was nothing anyone could have done to avoid crashing here. But I was right to order the detour. If we get off this planet, they'll be talking about the Torgal share price on the other side of the Federation.
Well, I guess we heard the man. This is interesting information. So there is enough lithium down there, or as he said, there's enough lithium down there to fabricate 100 tons of plasteel. Enough for a damn fleet of Cyclops submarines. Hey! I cannot wait to do that. Let's have a look what he's got in this, the end. Let's have a listen.
Came out of nowhere. An alien kraken, bigger than a Cyclops. Tore a hole clear through the reinforced hull. I barely got my breather in time. I told her. I said others would come. The rupture threw me clear of the habitat, and the monster turned and bore down on me. Just as its tentacles came within reach, Maida appeared out of nowhere. She had a sea glide in one hand, a jagged piece of scrap metal in the other. She meant to butcher that beast or die trying. The last I saw her, she had the metal lodged in its neck as the monster did its best to shake her, contorting off into the darkness. I'm certain she got her wish, one way or another. Then I thought I saw a light deep below me. I hoped maybe Bart had swum clear. I followed it. Now I wonder whether I saw anything at all. Our oxygen is low. The habitat is gone. I can't see the sky. Something surely has the scent of my blood.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Poor Paul Torgo and his last moments there. Scottish is my favorite accent. I can only do it in this rough voice, like this really bad Billy Connolly impersonation. I'm glad you liked it. I really appreciate it. I'm glad you like it. Oh, wouldn't that be cool? Dude, this is exactly how that actor, what's his name again? He got the part because of that. He got the part of the new Scotty. What was his name again? I can't remember his name. Oh dear. So, now we've got so many raw materials here. We're gonna redo that propulsion cannon and turn it into a repulsion cannon, thanks to our new acquisition of the Modification Station. Alright. We've got everything. Yeah, there we go. Look at him go. Great, I'll do that. No problem, Brian. Maybe we'll do a Scottish edition. Flekke world. There's the company. Am I pronouncing that correctly? I'm the accelerated technology. I'm calling it Excel Tech. Is that correct? Because otherwise it would be. I keep thinking it should be Axel Tech, but that probably doesn't make sense. It should be Excel Tech, right? The Scottish edition. That would be so cool. Do we have enough room to dismantle this generator? Let's try. Can't deconstruct. Indoor grow bed should be deconstructed first. Oh man, no, we're not going to do that. Boxer, the chat's going to explode. The first way, Excel Tech, right? Yeah, we'll do. So we can't deconstruct the thing now. That's terrible. Look at that. Cannot deconstruct indoor grow bed. Should we deconstruct it first? Great. But we cannot do that because there's 4 trees like in the indoor grow bed. Terrible. Does that mean we have to find ingredients for this thing? How do we make one then? Oh man. This is where it just never ends. This is why this game just takes forever. Thermal plant. We could probably get away with a thermal plant, but I don't know how. It's not quite warm enough down there. Water filtration machine, wiring kit and lubricant. Oh, we could do that. So lubricant, wiring kit, and 3 more titanium. Let's just bring that with us. Wiring kit is just 2 silver. Lubricant, I'm sure we still have in some cupboard. All right, let's do that. Christina, tell us, what do you think of that Scottish accent? I'll pick up 3 pieces of titanium and I'll see if we have any lubricant in our random locker. Lubricant, I don't think we have that anywhere else then. In the Seamoth locker maybe? No. So okay then, in order to get some lubricant, it just never ends, does it? In order to get some lubricant, I'm just going to quickly swim to one of those creep vines here. And all we need is one of those little yellow pellets that grows on these things every once in a while. There we go. That's what we want. I can never remember if it's 1 or 2. Usually I'm going to pick up 2. Oh, now my inventory's full.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Ah, lubricant, there we go. Creepvine seed cluster turns into lubricant, that's cool. Now we need one more silver to turn that into a wiring kit. Let's do that. Wiring kit, lubricant, and what was the other thing? Short-term memory thing going here. Oh, there we go, that's it. 3 titanium, wiring kit, and lubricant. That makes that. So we need 3 titanium for the bioreactor. We need 6 for that, so that's 9 in total. Then we need 1 for the hatch, 2 for the hatch, that's 11, and 1 quartz. Okay, let's get some quartz. And that should now be everything. Quartz for the hatch, that's for the hatch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for the room, and 1, 2, 3, 4 for the bioreactor, together with this and that. Yeah, I think I won't have... I don't think I'll have enough space on this trip. I think I'm going to have to do the planter later. I think what I'll do, I'll just grab some fruit, eat some, and then pick some others to... Oh, see, I can't even carry one piece of fruit with me. I'm going to eat a couple, and then I'm going to just bring it in. Just bring one with me so that we can power this thing as well. I think actually gel sacks that'll also work. So gel sacks are kind of plentiful down there. But I will take one of these things with me, even if it gets old, not a problem really. Do we have more water at the ready? Yes, we have water at the ready. Okay. I think that is everything we need. Shall we go and do this? Xbox party. Let's do it. I can't wait for the official unveiling of our second base. I gotta tell you, Paul Torgel would be proud of us, building a base 500 meters down below. Fully charged and all healthy? Let's do this.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
Jelly shroom entrance. All we need to follow is George, really. Trusty beacon, which is, there we go, Beacon George, awesome. Let's make it yellow. I'm so sorry, who's Leroy Jenkins? You gotta tell me who Leroy Jenkins is alien. George, there we go. Oh, that's gonna be the new name for George, is it? We're gonna call him Leroy Jenkins? Let's do that! Woohoo! Leroy! I feel you, Patrick. That is annoying. But also remember that sometimes, like with props, depends when they're not, like you say, depth of field is a good way to minimize that and avoid that. And another one is to just it depends on what, of course, depends on what you're composing there. I'm thinking maybe post-production is another idea. Going straight to George. Should call him Clint Eastwood. All right. I've never played that, World of Warcraft. I know about it, but I've not experienced it myself. Much like Doom. I haven't ever played Doom either. I feel like I'm missing out. Okay. No, don't do that. Oh my god. We're going to park our Seamoth right here by George, above 200 meters, otherwise, you know, that's going to be really terrible. And here, this purple guy downstairs, this is a perfect opportunity for us to try out that new repulsion cannon. Look at that. Look at it go. So this we used to be able to pick things up with this, but now we're able to chuck things away with it. So if there is an enemy that, you know, wants to approach us and wants to do evil things to us, we can just go boom, and that will just chuck him away. That'll be cool. Yeah, like this guy, wherever you are. Oh my god, you're near. I can tell. Yes, you. Ha 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 ha. Chylinski. Budget cuts. Where is my Seamoth again? Oh, there. Okay. Here comes the big one, as they say. Absolutely, it's a great gun, I tell you. It's very nice. It doesn't destroy anything, but it is really useful for these things. You know, also Crab Guy, when he comes near and he wants to, you know, eat you. All right, that's how you do it. Right, okay. That's a good idea, Patrick. Very good idea. I'm just going to bring back this other signal here for the 500-meter Degazi habitat. They tend to disappear as soon as you've visited one location. They just tend to disappear. I want to go down here and hope I can pick this thing up again. There it is. Perfect. So let's go down as fast as possible. And this time it's kind of a feat of no return. We're going to go there. I'm going to take our time. Oh, that's right. Crab Guy needs hugs. Because I think he doesn't really want to be evil. He's just, you know, it's his planet after all. I mean, what are we doing here? I'm going to pick up this gel sack because that'll fuel our bioreactor just nicely. I'm hoping. World War Z. I'm not sure if that's my kind of game, Oxa, I'm sorry. There we go. Let's see what this gun can do with Crab Guy. Oh, okay, it's less effective. I guess Crab Guy is larger than we think. Crab Guy. Yeah, you go away. It's not that we dislike you, we just don't like you. From what I can tell, the feeling is mutual. So I'm thinking, if this is the Degazi habitat, we're going to do one better than Paul Torgol's crew. We're going to go and pick up our lamp here first of all. And perhaps this looks just like the perfect landing on which we can construct our mini base. What do you think? That could well be the perfect spot. 96 seconds of oxygen remaining. See if we can do it in that time. Let's start by putting a beautiful multi-purpose room in this long abandoned yet forgotten part of planet 4546b. Legs, yes. It's not quite in the middle there, but I think it's going to be alright. Now let's put a hatch on here. Beautiful. It's not much, but it could be our home 548 meters down. I'm not entirely sure if this... Yeah, this is a nice illuminating effect here, isn't it? We just go in where that big blue ball is.
Warning, emergency power only. Oxygen production offline.
So we can't quite breathe yet, which is, you know, kind of a downside. So we need to construct that bioreactor pretty sharpishly. Bioreactor. Meet base. Base, meet bioreactor.
30 seconds.
Oh, now that we've got a bioreactor, all we need to do is fuel it with something, such as maybe the decomposing lantern fruit. Aha! Let there be light!
Power restored. All primary systems online.
Oh man, we've made it! No problem, Netek. Thank you so much for dropping by. I appreciate that. I hope your headache goes away soon. That's never nice. Headaches are never good. Wow, what an exciting run we've had so far. Now we've got a base 552 meters down below. Nice one. So now this is exciting because now we can go up and keep exploring what's going up and down at that Degazi habitat in our own time. This is going to be great. We can build lockers down here. We can leave supplies down here. Yeah, look, there's other stuff in here. How do we get in here? So it looks like there's no connection. Not that I found. Oh, no, there is a connection. There's a ladder here. Can you see that? That's a ladder over here. Very cool. Oh, don't be sad, Boxer. Apex, you mean Apex Legends, right? I'm not sure if that's my kind of game either. I know about it. Ow. So when this guy does this thing here with the bzzzt, it's something like an electromagnetic pulse, perhaps? Makes my lights go out. Oh, that's nice. I like one of those. Oh. He needs hugs. You seem upset. I will switch off my light if that is better for you. Let's see what all this is. Maybe we can scan you. I think we've just found our thumbnail for this episode. I can't scan him through the glass, as if I'm not close enough to this guy. Ugh. Pick up small sample flask. Maybe he's trying to communicate with us. Abandoned PDA. Degazi voice log number 8. Risk taking.
New PDA data.
Fluid analyzer non-functional. Well, perhaps next time. If it's not functional. Microscope non-functional. That's a shame. Ah, but what have we here? Orange tablet.
New blueprint acquired.
Let's take it with us. Yeah, you can't just... Maybe over time, they're just gonna, you know, they're just gonna get nicer with us. Don't know. The neighbors. Biohazard. Yeah, maybe we should build one of these. I think we can build one of those already. Biohazard. Biohazard. What's it? Have we had a look at this already here? Oh yes, we've pilfered this already. Ugly, noisy, rowdy. They're just picking fights all the time. They send out these electromagnetic pulses. Creature egg. Man. Oh, that's probably a cuttlefish, actually. Look at that, it's a cuttlefish. So super cute. Okay, we're going to take the cuttlefish egg. That's fine. We're going to take that. But I think, other than that, I think we've pretty much explored the inside here. We can come back at any time because, of course, we've got Left Carnival, thank you so much for following. We can come back anytime because now we're neighbors. And that also means once I've got some more oxygen with me, which I can just pick up down here at our base, which, oh man, I've forgotten where that is now. Crab guy, crab squid, let me just scan you while you're on your way, you know, away from me. Crab squid. Oh, ow, oh my god. He slimed me. Come on. Have we scanned him? And beat a hasty retreat. Do you know what? That beacon, I should have really put that by our base because I now forgot where our base actually is. That's not good, is it? Why is this getting... Oh, this is a heat source here. Right. It was close to here somewhere. So we could have probably done this with a heat source. I know, I'm trying not to get killed. I just don't really know why this is all happening here. There it is, there's our base. I can just about see it now. Oh, before we even go in there, let's put that beacon up here. Any suggestions for what we should call this base? Yeah, I'll just go inside and grab some oxygen. But I'd also like to name this beacon Crab Castle.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Oh, I like the idea of Crab Castle. Squid Base 5, yeah, also good, very good. Oh, it's so nice to be home. I think the next thing when I've got a bit of titanium here, I'm gonna build myself a chair and perhaps some windows so we can look out at the CJ's Crab Shack. That's a good idea. Oh my goodness. Yes, this base, this needs TNA posters, picture frames, windows, chambers attached. Well, that's a very good point, Christina. Perhaps windows are not such a good idea. Well, or it's a good test as to how deep we can go here. I think I'm going to pick this up again, and I'll put it slightly further closer to the roof here. Crab Shack. Let's do Crab Shack. And TNA posters. Beacon 5. No, that's way too boring. Crab Shack. TM. There we go, that's perfect. Run by Crab Shack LLC. Jay's Crab Shack. That's we're gonna totally do that. Forget TM. We're gonna go call it Jay's Crab Shack. Woohoo! I love it. I think windows are a good idea. We're gonna totally do that next time. This has been so much fun. I think I'm gonna go inside, save the game here, and then we're gonna call it a day. There's so many exciting screenshots I could take here. Screenshot votes. What screenshot shall I post for this episode? There could be something, you know, featuring balloons. Could be that super nasty, massive Mr. Crab guy. The boss? Let's do the boss. That crab guy, right? Yeah, we're missing windows because... Can we look outside? Can we look out this thing here? Or just about? Do you know, I just want to put something else into the bioreactor. Let me just swim around quickly and get a few of these... What are they called? Anything bio stuff. Uraninite crystal, can we use that? Let's try that. And also some of these gel sacks here. Yeah, there we go. Gel sack. Let's pick one of those up. So then when we start next time, we've got... You don't look nice either. Oh, look. Got a surprise for you there. That gun is so coming in handy already. I didn't know there were heat sources down here. Otherwise we could have totally put some... You again. Otherwise we could have used that heat reactor to make some energy. Do you know, probably, Kiwi, I think I'm gonna install Windows 10, that 1809 build upgrade down here. I don't even want to know. Oh my god, look at that, they're attacking together. 3 guys. That's it. I'm totally getting out of here. That's terrible. Where's the Crab Shack beacon? I think I can also use... What is this? I can also use fish, can't I? I think I can just pick up a fish and put a fish into the bioreactor. I mean, you know, as cruel as that is. Amoeboid. Oh, can we pick you up, Amoeboid? That looks nasty. Oh, I'm so sorry, Boxer. There comes a point where we're going to have to say goodbye. But I will be back with more Subnautica next Saturday, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm also doing another stream on Monday. That is also at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're going to be playing Classic Portal. That's also going to be super exciting. It's also going to be on Mixer and on YouTube, so join me for that. And then on Friday, I'm doing another stream called 3D Shenanigans. And that is a show in which I'm demonstrating something, how to make things like this. Perhaps not as eloquent and exciting as... There's it, Jay's Crab Shack. As eloquent, as exciting as this game, but certainly things, you know, in Dash Studio, Blender, Marvelous Designer, Carrara, we're covering it all. Join me for that. That's also at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's on Friday. But something similar to this will carry on Monday. Can you imagine we put the creature egg in here? No, that's not good. Can we put that in? Uraninite crystal? Nah. You can only put organic items into the bioreactor. Okay. Like the gel sack. We would love a 3D cup. Life begins after coffee, Christina. That would be so exciting. Let's do that. That would be so super exciting. Let's do that. So, guys, I'm going to go and save this thing here. Save. Very important. Whoops. Pressed the wrong button there. I didn't mean to do that. There we go. Thank you so much for watching. This was a great session. I'm so glad the chat happened so very good today between all the platforms. Join me again on Monday. Are you going to be here on Monday? I'm going to be here on Monday. Julia's going to be here on Monday. Christina, Monday. Rod, Monday. Is it a date? Let's do it. Let's meet again, my friends. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye-bye. Have a wonderful rest of the weekend. Take care.